For the third time?
Third time's a charm. We're going to hit all the buttons we need to hit to get this thing going. Darren hasn't had his coffee today. And
it's showing. It is.
You need your coffee.
Hey, Mr. D from Teachers Loving Teachers. With me is my beautiful wife, Mara. Anything new going
on? No, you're trying to ruin our wall.
I'm not trying to ruin the wall. You notice we don't have our poster up today because Mary pointed out the way I had it fixed with the curtain rod and the duct tape and everything was
the way Darren fixes things.
Pulling the curtain out of the wall. So just imagine this is up here like this. Okay.
Oh heavens, we're gonna get better, but today's not that day. Well,
no, that's the way it is. Today we're covering chapter 4 from our book, and it's titled Instructional Collaboration. So let's dive in. Now, I taught SPED, so I didn't have a typical classroom, but there were times when I had a self-contained classroom, and I was responsible for teaching academic content.
When he first started, you were. Mm-hmm. He first started, he had a classroom.
And I remember early on shutting my door and hoping that no one knocked.
It's like you're running a secret experiments in isolation. It's like my room, my rules, my lesson plans. Leave me alone unless you're bringing snacks. Well, that teacher really doesn't exist anymore. And if they do, they're probably curled up under their desk right now with the stress rash. Ugh.
Yep. Instructional collaboration isn't about weakness. It's about wisdom. Why reinvent the wheel when your teammates already have it rolling? And it starts with small moves, like asking what's working for you right now, or sharing a lesson you're proud of, even if it's not Pinterest perfect.
It's kind of like Pinterest panic. You think, ooh, I can't share this. It doesn't have glitter fonts or that the QR code that sings. That doesn't matter. Share it. If it works, you can light a fire for someone else, especially new people. You remember your first year. My first year, I would not have survived had it not been the people who weren't afraid to share. You've had those people in your career that don't share, and they're like, they always want to outshine everybody else, and they don't want to give a helping hand. Though they're willing to take, but they don't want to give. Don't be that person. Be the person who shares, because we're in it ultimately for the kids to learn. So that's the important part is, if it works, share it.
And that's when collaboration isn't just helpful, it's survival.
Well, and like even sometimes things don't work. Share that too. And maybe somebody if it's a great lesson that didn't work, maybe someone else can figure a way to make it better.
It's not just for newbies. It's for veterans too. Sometimes you just get stuck. You love your job, but you're staring at your lesson plan book and you're thinking, have I taught this exact lesson 87 times?
And that's when you knock on a friend's door and say, hey, you got anything fresh? Or how are you teaching this? And it doesn't have to be with your content areas either. A ELA teacher get with a science teacher, and maybe your lab reports will start working together, or history and art. And this is like a dream world, but maybe you have a medieval castle in the corner or something. Yeah. I mean, that's, in a theory, it would be a wonderful thing. It doesn't. Mm-hmm. It's really hard. But even like special ed and music get together and make sensory learning magic. You just never know.
You know what that does for students?
What?
It makes learning feel connected.
Imagine when things are tied together, it works.
Real learning. Like it matters beyond a worksheet. It also takes the load off. And let's be honest, we're all carrying too much.
And that's why the courage to share matters. Not because your lesson plans are flawless. Flawless.
You need coffee.
I do. No. But because someone out there needs what you've got today.
And that's it. Start small. Send that cool activity to a teammate. Ask who's doing something awesome this week. Begin the next grade level meeting with what's one teaching win you had. Make it a rhythm, not a requirement. A practice, not a policy. Let it become natural.
Because when we stop working in isolation, something amazing happens. You stop surviving and we start thriving.
Together, as teachers who actually love teachers. We share the road, we lighten the load, and students, they get the best of us all.
Because remember, legacy isn't built in silence. It's built in shared drive folders and co-taught lessons and lunchtime brainstorms. So if you haven't tried it, give it a try. Don't do it alone.
Mm-hmm. It's better than drowning alone. And that's it for chapter 4. Remember, if you bought our book,
Sorry, I'm supposed to be Vanna. I failed.
please go back to Amazon and leave us a review. We really want to know what you think of it.
And if you're if you're struggling, message us.
We're struggling.
I know we are. We're here for you.
That's right. And remember, we love you. Teachers Loving Teachers loves you. Let's make it a great year together.
Bye, guys.
Bye.